students. Today we will move on to the another lesson, that is acid, bases and salts. Now, when mother had brought you some things from the market, have you ever tasted those things? Whenever your mother brings something from the market, have you gone and what search what mother brought, and have you eaten some things and tasted? So when you taste, you get different types of taste, isn't it? Maybe if you have fruit, the taste will be different. If you have eatable things, the taste will be different. Or maybe vegetable, that taste will be different, isn't it? Or maybe other things. So there are things which are salty, which are sour, which are bitter, which are sweet, isn't it? Yes, you have tasted. How many of you have tasted lemon? You can see here the picture lemon, isn't it? How is the taste? If you have tasted the lemon, it is very sour. Yes or no? Yes, it is very sour. Have you tasted this baking soda? Where do we use? We use in order to prepare cake, isn't it? So, if you have not tasted, but baking soda will be bitter. Okay? Lemon, sour, baking soda will be bitter. So, some of the substances, maybe they taste sour, the taste will be bitter, or maybe sweet, or maybe salty. So if you see here the edible substances and their taste. So if you have tasted the lemon juice, so it is sour in taste. Orange juice, either it is sour. Yes, it is sour. When you add sugar itself, it gets sweet, even the lemon juice. Vinegar, if you have tasted vinegar, it is sour. Curd, it is sour in taste. Tamarind, if you have tasted, it is sour in taste. Sugar, it is very sweet. Common salt, what we use, which we use at home, that is very salty. Then amla is nothing but gooseberry, so that is very much sour in taste. Baking soda is bitter. Grapes, it is sour as well as sweet. Then unripe mango which is not ripe, that is very sour in taste. If you taste glucose, very much sweet in taste. So even the edible substances have different taste. Okay, so some of them have some sour taste, bitter taste, sweet, and they have salty taste. So here if you see the salty or the sour, which the things which are there, so that is known as acids usually they are sour in taste, and the bases are very much bitter. So if you see what are acids, acids are the substances that taste sour and are corrosive in nature. So what is corrosive? Corrosive is nothing but rough, or if the acid falls to your hand or maybe the clothes, it will burn your skin. Okay, corrosive is nothing but it is rough or burn your skin. That is because of acids. Acids, when it is strong, concentrated, it is very much danger. But when acids in the form of dilute, okay, when you dilute the acid, not much, but you have the itching sensation. But concentrated acid will be very much danger, and it is corrosive in nature. You can burn your skin if it falls to your hand or face. You might have seen in the movie, some of them they just throw over the face, isn't it? So face get burned. So that is nothing but acids. So the word acid comes from the Latin word acere, acere, which means sour. Okay, acids are very much sour in taste. So the word comes from Latin word. Next, if you see the acids and their sources, so way in which acid is present. If you see the vinegar, you use at home. Okay, you ask your mother what is vinegar, she will show you what is vinegar. So if you are using, I don't know, so in vinegar the acetic acid is present, or vinegar is called as acetic acid. It is nothing but acetic acid. So in ant sting, you get formic acid. Okay, in the ant sting, ants bite, isn't it? So what happens? Your skin gets start itching, isn't it? That is nothing but because of formic acid. Then in citrus fruits like lemon, oranges, those, so they have citric acid. Then in curd, the lactic acid is present. Then in spinach or maybe the tomato, the oxalic acid is present. Spinach is nothing but that is the leafy vegetable. Then amla, your gooseberry or nellikai. So that in that the ascorbic acid is present. Even the ascorbic acid will be, ascorbic acid is nothing but it is vitamin C. So that will be present even in the citrus fruits. Okay. Don't think citric acid and ascorbic acids are both are same. No, citric acid very well it is present in the lemon, orange, citrus fruits, but even the ascorbic, little amount of ascorbic acid also will be present in the citrus fruits, and the ascorbic acid very much in more amount will be present in amla. Then you have tamarind, grapes, unripe mangoes. So all this will contain the tartaric acid. So these are the edible things which we use in our daily life, and these are the acids which are present in them. Next, what are the bases? A base is a chemical substance that has a bitter taste and a soapy texture. Okay, so base, if you see, for for example, soap. If you just taste the soap, you find little bitter. So they are the chemical substances which has bitter taste and soapy texture. That means they are slippery. Okay, bases are slippery in nature, so they have the soapy texture. Bases are also called alkaline. So bases are also called alkaline. So alkali is nothing but bases which are soluble in water. Okay, the bases which are soluble in water, they are called alkali bases or alkaline. There are also few bases that are found in your house. Okay, yes, isn't it? There are some bases which are found in your house. For example, soap, detergents, then Dettol. So all these are example for base. Now the bases and their source, where it is found. If you see the calcium hydroxide, the calcium hydroxide is nothing but lime water. Now here the lime water is not your lemon juice. Okay, lime water is the whitewash which you use at home for the wall, whitewash. That is the lime water, not your lemon juice. Lemon juice and the lime water are very much different. So the lime water is also called as calcium hydroxide. Then ammonium hydroxide we use as a window cleaner. Okay, to clean the windows we use this ammonium hydroxide. Then sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, which is present in soap. If you see in your soap, it is written sometimes the sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. Then magnesium hydroxide, it is milk of magnesia. Milk of magnesia is nothing but that is the antacid. Okay, if you get the acidity, sometimes the people take antacid. So therefore, because it is pink in color and very much like milk, so therefore it is called milk of magnesia. So that is there the magnesium hydroxide is present. So these are the bases. It is calcium hydroxide, which will be lime water, ammonium hydroxide, window cleaner, sodium hydroxide or the potassium hydroxide, that will be present in soap, magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesium. So the acid you saw, water acid, what are bases and their sources.